Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Shan. Welcome to my YouTube channel Mathalite. In this video, we'll start with exercise 3D from chapter Compound Interest using formula. So starting with question number 1. The cost of a machine is supposed to depreciate each year by 12% of its value at the beginning of the year. If the machine is valued at Rs 44,000 at the beginning of 2008, find its value first part at the end of 2009, second part at the beginning of 2007. Now, before proceeding with the question, let us understand a few things. In such kind of questions, we'll be using the formula of amount. What is the formula of amount in case of compound interest? We know it is A equals to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay. Now, why use this formula in such questions? We know that in compound interest, the principal increases by certain percent each year. That is, the interest is added to the principal and that becomes amount. Okay, so amount of first year becomes the principal for the second year. Amount of second year becomes the principal for the third year. So the principal is increasing by certain percent each year. Okay, same thing happens in such kind of questions. The costing or pricing or population or whatsoever is increasing or decreasing by certain percent each year. So this formula is applicable in such kind of questions. Okay. Now when the costing or pricing is increasing, we add the rate percent. When it is decreasing, then you subtract the rate percent. That is, the costing is decreasing by certain percent each year. Okay. So you will subtract the rate percent. So there will be slight modification in formula. A will be equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay. So when the costing or pricing increases, this will be the formula, and when it decreases, this will be the formula. Okay. Now one more important thing. Let's say there is an article costing X rupees in certain year. So there is an article, let's say X rupees in 2010. Okay, let's assume. Now you have to find the costing in the year after. Okay, so let's say 2015 May, you have to find the costing. Now let's say it is increasing or decreasing whatsoever, and it is becoming Y rupees. Okay, in 2015. Now very important part. Which one is amount, which one is principal? The costing in the year before is always the principal, and the costing in the year after is always the amount. So X rupees is the principal and Y rupees is the amount. Okay, so always keep in mind the year after is the costing in the year after is amount, and the costing in the year before is principal. Let's say you have to find the costing in the year before 2010. So let's say 2005. And let's say in 2005 it has increased or decreased or whatsoever. Okay, its price earlier was more or less or whatsoever. Let's say it was A rupees. Okay, we are just assuming in 2005. Now 2005 and 2010, which year is coming before and which year is coming afterwards? 5 comes before and 10 comes afterwards. So when you are comparing 5 and 10, 5 comes before, so in this case this is the principal. The costing in this year is the principal, and the costing in this year is amount. Okay, so always when you are considering 2 years, okay, the year that comes before, in that year the costing is the principal, and the year in which the costing, the year which comes afterwards, okay, in that year the costing is the amount. So year which is before, okay, in that year the costing is principal, and year afterwards, in that the costing is amount. Okay, so just keep this in mind. All right, so these are the two important things that you need to remember. These two formulae, and before matlab principal and after means amount. Okay, so now let us proceed with the question. Coming to the question, the cost of the machine is supposed to depreciate each year by 12% of its value at the beginning of the year. Now the cost of machine is depreciating. Depreciating means it is decreasing. Okay, so the cost of the machine is decreasing by 12% of its value. So R is 12%. Okay, at the beginning of the year. So at the beginning of each year it is decreasing. All right. If the machine is valued at rupees 44,000 at the beginning of 2008, we have to find the value in these 2 years, 2009 and 2007. So let us write down all the given information. Now the cost of machine in beginning of 2008 is given. Okay, so in beginning of 2008 the costing is 44,000. Okay, and R is 12%. Now the cost of the machine is decreasing. So when the cost of the machine is decreasing, what will you do? In formula of amount, A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Right? You will subtract the 8%. So keep this in mind, whenever the value is decreasing, you will subtract. Okay, and when it is increasing, you will add. So just write down the cost of machine depreciates each year at beginning of each year. So very, very important. Now we have to find the cost at the end of 2009. So focusing on first part for now. The cost at the end of 2009. They have not asked the cost at the beginning of 2009. Now the cost is depreciating at the beginning of each year. So by the time you reach the end of 2009, again 1 year has passed. Starting of the year is Jan. Ending of the year is again December. So you have reached the end of the year. So 1 year has passed again. So 2008 का costing दिया है. You have to find at the end of 2009, not beginning. Had it been beginning, you would take 2008, 2009. This is beginning, and again this is beginning. But they have told at the end. So यहाँ से यहाँ 1 year हो गया, and by the end of 2009 again 1 year. So 1 plus 1, 2 years. Okay, so end of 2009 means beginning of 2008 say end of 2009 is 2 years. So N will be 2 in this case, not 1 year. Okay, so don't do that mistake. So you will take N equal to 2 years. So we have to find the cost of machine at end of 2009. Okay, so we know principal is 44,000. The costing in the year before 2008 का costing दिया है, and that will become principal, and the costing in the year after becomes amount. So the costing that you will get at end of 2009, that will be the amount. Okay, so we have to basically find the amount. Principal is 44,000, N is 2 years, R is 12%. Okay, let us use the formula. So A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Cost is decreasing, so you will subtract 44,000 into 1 minus 12 upon 100 raised to N is 2. Okay, 4 3s are 4 25s are. So 44,000 into 1 minus 3 upon 25 raised to 2. Take LCM, multiply and divide by 25. Okay, so A equals to 44,000 into 25 upon 25. minus 3 upon 25 raised to 2. So 44,000 into 25 minus 3 upon 25 raised to 2. So 44,000 into 22 upon 25 raised to 2. So just split and write. Okay, we need to do cancellations. So 5 5s are 5 8s are 40. So again 4 remains, 5 8s are 40 and 0 0. Okay, so 5 1s are 5, 3 remains, 5 7s are 35, 3 remains, 30 हो जाएगा, 5 6s are 30 and 0. So 5 5s are 5, 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25 and 5 2s are. Okay, so now you cannot cancel, so it will be 352 into 22 into 22 upon 5. So this will give 170,368 upon 5. Okay, now let's divide this. So on dividing, you will get amount is equal to 34,073.60 rupees. Okay, so this is the costing at the end of 2009. Okay, so just write down the final statement. The cost of machine at end of 2009 is equal to 34,073.60 rupees. Just box the answer. Coming to second part of the question. Now we have to find the cost at the beginning of 2007. So we need to find the cost at the beginning of 2007. We are given the cost at beginning of 2008, that is 44,000. So 44,000 is the cost at beginning of 2008. Now we know the costing in the year before is always principal, costing in the year after is amount. So in this case, in second case, 44,000 is the amount and you need to find the principal. Okay, rate of interest is 12% and number of years. Beginning of 2007 to beginning of 2008, it will be 1 year. So N is 1 year. We know A, we know N, we know R. We can easily find P using the formula. Again the same formula. Okay, you will be subtracting rate percent. Why subtracting? Because the cost of the machine is depreciating throughout. Okay, so you will subtract rate percent. You will not add rate percent. Okay, so let us write down all the given information. A is 44,000. N is 1 year. R is 12%. We need to find principal. Okay. Now, using the formula, A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. So 44,000 is equal to P into 1 minus 12 upon 100 raised to 1. 4 3s are 4 25s are. So we get 44,000 is equal to P into 1 upon 1 minus 3 upon 25. Okay, that is basically we'll take LCM over here. Okay, that is why I've written this as 1 upon 1. Okay, so this will be 25 upon 25 minus 3 upon 25 raised to 1. You don't need to write, it's okay. So 44,000 is equal to P into 25 minus 3 upon 25. Okay, so 44,000 is equal to P into 22 upon 25. Now shifting the numbers on the other side, so it will become reciprocal. So into 25 upon 22. 22 2s are 44. 0 0 0. 25 into 2 gives 50. Okay, so therefore principal is rupees 50,000. That is, the cost of the machine at beginning of 2007 is 50,000. So you understand, in 2007 it was 50,000, in 2008 it became 44,000, and in 2009, that is end of 2009, it became 34,000 something. So the cost is depreciating. Okay, so don't forget this. This is the important part. You need to subtract rate percent. So box the answer, don't forget rupee ka symbol, write down the final statement. The cost at the beginning of 2007 is equal to rupees 50,000. Let's read the next question. Question number 2. The value of an article decreased for 2 years at the rate of 10% per year, and then in the third year it increased by 10%. Find the original value of the article if its value at the end of 3 years is rupees 40,095. Now we have to find the original value of the article. So let us assume the original value to be X rupees. Okay, so let's say let the original value of article be X rupees. Now value of the article decreases for 2 years at the rate of 10% per year. Okay, so for 2 years its value is decreasing. When the value is decreasing, what will you do? The formula will be A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. You will subtract rate percent. Okay, now over here principal is nothing but the original value. Original value will be X rupees. Okay, rate percent, it is decreasing by 10% per year, so R will be 10, and it is for 2 years, so N will be 2 years. So substituting the values, you will get something. Okay, A is equal to something in terms of X, because principal is X rupees, that we don't know, we need to find that. So you will get something in terms of X. Okay, now for the third year, okay, third year means 1 year. For 1 year, in the third year it increased by 10%. So in third year, for 1 year it is increasing. For 2 years it is decreasing. In third year it is increasing by 10%. So R is 10% again. N will be 1 year, but will you use this formula again? No, it is increasing. So increasing may you always add the rate percent. So it will be P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay, principal will not be X rupees. Why? Because over here the costing, the value of the article has changed in 2 years. It is no longer X rupees. It has decreased. Okay, so decreased by how much? That you will get from the amount in 2 years. So the amount in 2 years becomes the principal over here for the third year. Okay, so principal will be the amount that you get in 2 years, that will become the principal. R is 10% because it increases by 10%. N will be 1 year because third year है, 1 year के लिए ही है. Okay, substituting the values, okay, you can just solve. You will get something again. Now the amount at the end of 3 years, okay, the value at the end of 3 years is this much. That is the amount over here in third year is this. So 40095 is equal to something in terms of X again. Okay, so on solving this you will get X ka value, that is the original value of the article. So for 2 years principal is X rupees. Okay, now it is decreasing by 10%, so R is 10%, and it is, since you are calculating for 2 years, N will be 2 years. Okay, now the value of the article is decreasing, so just write down the value of the article is decreasing. Since it is decreasing, what will you do? You will subtract the rate percent in the formula of amount. So A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Now substitute the values. So X into 1 minus 10 upon 100 raised to 2. 0, 0 gets cancelled. So we are left with X into 1 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2. Let's take LCM. So A is equal to X into 10 upon 10 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2. So we get 10 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2. So X into 9 upon 10 raised to 2. So 9 square is 81, 10 square is 100 into X rupees. So the value of the article at the end of 2 years is rupees 81 upon 100 into X rupees. Okay, so just write down the value of the article at end of 2 years or after 2 years, okay, is equal to 81x upon 100 rupees. Now this becomes the principal for the third year. Okay, now no longer its value is X rupees, its value has become this. Okay, so this will be the principal for the third year. So let us find the amount in third year. So for third year, the value of the article is increasing. So just write down the value of article is increasing. Now write down all the given information, that is the information we got so far. Principal will be the amount of the previous 2 years, what we got. It was 81x upon 100. Okay. R is 10%, it is increasing by 10% per year. And N will be 1 year. We are finding it for 1 year only. Okay. Now since the value is increasing, you will add the rate percent. So A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Now substitute the values. So 81x upon 100 into 1 plus 10 upon 100 raised to 1. So 81x upon 100 into 1 plus 1 upon 10 raised to 1, you don't need to write. Okay. Now let us take LCM. So 81x upon 100 into 10 upon 10 plus 1 upon 10. So we get A is equal to 81x upon 100 into 10 plus 1 upon 10. So 81x upon 100 into 11 upon 10. Okay. So now we can remove the brackets. Okay. Now don't multiply this. Okay. We know the value of the article at the end of 3 years is 40,095. The value of the article at the end of the 3 years is this. Okay. So just write down the value of article at end of 3 years is equal to, we are given it is equal to 40,095. So therefore this is equal to this, is equal to 81x into 11 upon 1000. Let's shift the numbers on the other side, keep x on one side. So it will become reciprocal, the ones in denominator will go in numerator and numerator will come in denominator. So 40095 into 1000 upon 81 into 11. Okay. 11 3s are 33. Okay. So 7 remains 70. 11 6s are 66. So 4 remains 49. 11 4s are 44. And 5 remains. So 11 5s are 55. Alright. Now let's try by 3. So 3 27s are 81. 3 12s are 36, 3 1s are, and 3 5s are. Let's try by 3 again. 3 9s are, 3 4s are, 0 5s are. Okay, again let's try by 9 only directly. 9 4s are 36 and 4 remains, so 9 5s are 45. So we get 45 into 1000, that is nothing but 45,000. So x is equal to 45,000. That is, the principal is rupees 45,000. Okay, so just box the answer, write down the final statement after this. The original value of the article is rupees 45,000. Coming to next question, question number 3. According to a census taken towards the end of the year 2009, the population of a rural town was found to be 64,000. The census authority also found that the population of this particular town had a growth of 5% per annum. In how many years after 2009 did the population of this town reach 74,088? Now, the population of a certain rural town in 2009 is 64,000. So, in 2009, you are given population is 64,000. Now, we have to find after how many years, okay? How many years after 2009 the population reaches this much. So, in which year will the population reach 74,088? Basically, you don't have to find the year. How many years after? After you are given the hint over here. So, after means somewhere after 2009. Now, the population in the year before will be principal, population in the year after will be amount. Okay, the quantity given in the year before is always principal, the quantity given in the year after is always amount. So this is principal, this is amount. We are also told that the population grows, okay, it had a growth of 5% per annum. So it grows 5% each year, so R is 5% per annum. We need to find in how many years after 2009, that is N we have to find, okay. So we are given principal, we are given amount, we are given the rate of interest, we just need to find the number of years. Okay, so using the formula. Now since growth is taking place, that is increase ho raha hai, you will use normal formula. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. You don't need to subtract, you will add rate percent. Okay, so let us write down all the given information and start solving. So we are told the population in 2009, that is principal, is 64,000. Okay, the population in some year, okay, is this much, some year after 2009. So just write down the population in some year after 2009 is 74088. Okay, so that is A is equal to 74,088. So P, A and R is given to us, it is 5% per annum, and we are told that the population is growing. So just write down the population is increasing. Okay, so using the formula, A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Now A is 74,088, principal is 64,000, 1 plus R is 5 upon 100 raised to N, we don't know. Okay, now let's shift this on the other side. Since there is N2 sign in between, this is in numerator, it will go in denominator. Okay, so 74088 upon 64,000 is equal to your 5 ones are 5 20s are, so we get 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to n. Okay, so 74,088 upon 64,000 is equal to, let's take LCM and solve this. Okay, so we'll get 20 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to n. Now let's cancel out over here. Okay, so 8 8s are 64 and zeros, 8 9s are 72, so 2 remains 20. Okay, 8 2s are 16, 4 remains, so 8 6 are 48 हो जाएगा, and 8 remains, so 8 1s are 8. So we get 9261 upon 8000. You cannot cancel further. Okay, so 9261 upon 8000 is equal to 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to n. So 9261 upon 8000 is equal to 21 upon 20 raised to n. In such kind of sums, what you will do? Try to get the bases equal, that is, try to get 21 and 20 over here. How? 9261 is nothing but 21 cube. Okay, and 8000 is 20 cube. Alright, so you can write this as 21 cube upon 20 cube. Okay, is equal to 21 upon 20 raised to n. Okay, why we are doing this? Because we need to equate the powers. For that we need to get the bases equal. Bases equal करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so we are trying to make the bases equal, base equal. Okay, so this is the base, the number in the bracket, so try to get the same number over here. Okay, so here we got 21 upon 20, here also we got 21 upon 20 raised to 3, so we can take 3 common by law of indices. Okay, so let's take 3 common in next step. So you will get 21 upon 20 raised to 3. So 21 upon 20 raised to 3 is equal to 21 upon 20 raised to n. Okay, now since the bases are equal, you can say the powers are equal. Okay, so therefore 3 is equal to n, that is, switch the sides, n is equal to 3 years. Okay, so 3 years after 2009, the population of the town will reach 74,088. So write down the final statement over here. Don't forget to put unit years. Okay, so box the answer and write down the final statement. And also students, over here just write down, since the bases are equal. Okay, starting with question number 4. The population of a town decreased by 12% during 1998 and then increased by 8% during 1999. Find the population of the town at the beginning of 1998 if at the end of 1999 its population was 2,85,120. Now over here there are 2 years, one is 1998, other is 1999. So let us write down all the information for both the years. Now during 1998 what information we are given, and during 1999. Okay, the population of a town decreased by 12% during 1998. Population is decreasing, so population is decreasing, okay, by 12%, so R is 12%, and then increased by 8% during 1999. So during 1999 the population is increasing. By 8%. Okay. Find the population of the town at the beginning of 1998. So we have to find the population at beginning of 1998. Okay, I'm just writing in short. We need to find this. If at the end of 1999 its population was 2,85,120, so at the end of 1999, so population at end of 1999 is 285,120. Okay, now during 1998, that is from the beginning to end of 1998, there is change in population. So beginning to end means 1 year, n will be 1 year. Okay, so population at beginning of 1998 we don't know, we need to find that. So let us assume it to be x. Okay, let's say population at beginning of 1998 is x. Now population at end of 1998, let us see what it is. Population at end of 1998, what will it be? Beginning means before, end means after. Beginning is always principal, end will be amount. So this is principal and your amount. Okay, so amount you need to find and principal will be x. R is 12%, n is 1 year. Population is decreasing. When it is decreasing, you subtract 8%. So A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to n. Okay, so this we need to find population at the end of 1998. Okay, so this is equal to population at beginning of 1998 is principal, so that is x into 1 minus R is 12 upon 100 raised to n is 1. On solving you will get something in terms of x. Okay, so population at end of 1998, that is A is equal to something. Population at end of 1998 is nothing but population at beginning of 1999. Okay, at end of 1998 means 1998 end ho gaya hai and 1999 is starting. So population at beginning, I'm not writing the whole word, of 1999 is nothing but population at end of 1998. So basically the value that you get over here is the population at beginning of 1999. Now which one comes before, beginning or ending? Beginning comes before, so this will be the principal. Population at end of 1998, the value that you get over here, that will be the principal. Population at end of 1999, that will be amount. So principal we will get from here. Amount is this much, 2,85,120. R is 8% and population is increasing from beginning of 1999 to end of 1999. So during that 1 year, so n is 1 year. Okay, we know R, we know n, we know A, we know P also in terms of x. We can easily solve this. A will be equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Why plus? Because the population is increasing. Okay, so you will add the rate percent. Okay, on substituting the values and solving, you will get 285,120 is equal to something in terms of x. On solving you will get x ka value. X is nothing but population at beginning of 1998. Okay, so you will get the value of x. So now let us write down the given in proper manner and start solving. First we will consider the year 1998. So just write down during 1998. Now the population is decreasing, so just write down the population decreases. Okay, so you'll remember that you have to subtract 8%. by 12%. So R is 12%. From beginning to end, beginning of 1998 to end of 1998, you are finding the change in population. Okay, so N is 1 year. All right. Now we have to find the population of the town at the beginning of 1998. So let the population at beginning of 1998, that is P, is equal to X. Okay. Now we need to find the population at end of 1998, that is A. Okay, we need to find P is X, R is 12, N is 1, A we need to find. So using the formula, so A is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 raised to N. Don't forget this part, you have to subtract, okay, because the population is decreasing. So X into 1 minus 12 upon 100 raised to 1. 4 3s are 4 25s are. So we get X into 1 minus 3 upon 25 raised to 1. You don't need to write, it's okay. So we get A is equal to X into 25 upon 25 minus 3 upon 25, taking LCM. So X into 25 minus 3 upon 25. So we get X into 22 upon 25. That is 22x upon 25 is the amount. Basically, this is the population at the end of 1998. Okay, so at the end is 22x upon 25. So this becomes the population at the beginning of 1999. Okay, so now we'll write down the population at the beginning of 1999 is equal to the population at the end of 1998. So the population at the beginning of 1999 is equal to the population at end of 1998. Okay, so we just found it, it is 22x upon 25. Okay, now this is the population at beginning of 1999. Let us write down all the information for 1999. So during 1999, we know the population is increasing, so just write down the population increases. Now R is 8%, it increases by 8%. Okay, N is 1 year, we are calculating from beginning to end of 1999. Okay, and the principal will be this, the population at beginning of 1999, this is 22x upon 25. So P is 22x upon 25, and A, the population at the end of 1999 is 285120. So just write down the full thing, population at end of 1999, that is A is equal to 285120. We know A, we know R, we know N, and P in terms of X. On solving, we'll get value of X. Okay, so A is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay, why plus? Because population is increasing. Okay, so substituting the values, so A is 285120 is equal to P is 22x upon 25 into 1 plus R is 8 upon 100 raised to 1. Okay, 4 2s are 4 25s are. So we get 285120 is equal to 22x upon 25 into 1 plus 2 upon 25 raised to 1. You don't need to write. Let us take LCM and solve the bracket. So 285,120 is equal to 22x upon 25 into 25 upon 25 plus 2 upon 25. So 285,120, you can shift this, okay? So ये reciprocal हो जाएगा into 25 upon 22 is equal to x into 27 upon 25, okay? 25 plus 2, 27 upon 25. Now you can shift this as well, okay? So 285,120 into 25 upon 22, and this again will become reciprocal, so into 25 upon 27 is equal to x, okay? Now we'll just cancel out. So we had this. Now 11 2s are 22, 6 remains, 65, 11 5s are 55, so 10 remains, 101, 11 9s are 99, so 2 remains, and 22, so 11 2s are and 0, okay? 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, so 1 remains, 19, 2 9s are 18, 1 remains, 2 6s are 12 and 0, 3 9s are 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 and 0, 9 4s are 36, so 7 remains, 72, 9 8s are 72 and 0. So we get 480 into 25 into 25, that is 625 is equal to x. So let's multiply 480 into 625. So we'll multiply by 48 and add 0 later. 8 5s are 40, 8 2s are 16 plus 4 20, 8 6 are 48 plus 2 50, 0 5 4s are 20, 4 2s are 8 plus 2 10, 6 4s are 24 plus 1 5. So we get and 0, okay? So we get 3 lakh. All right, switch the sides, so x is equal to 3 lakh. All right, box the answer, write down the final statement. The population of the town at the beginning of 1998 is 3 lakh, okay? You don't have to put any unit because this was population, all right?